Hopefully my camera won't topple over. Good morning. Welcome back to the Teacher's Wake Up Call. Okay, yes, it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, and I've been having trouble uploading all my backlog of videos. I think I've got 3 videos that I tried to upload and failed spectacularly, only realizing the next day my video didn't load up. So I'm going to start fresh and say good morning. Good morning. A lot of things are happening, and I don't know where to start other than maybe give you a video game update. So I haven't played an organized video game, okay, other than flash games on YouTube or whatever they're called, the playables, which I enjoy because they're a great time waster. When I'm trying to disconnect, when I don't want to think about work, when I don't want to think about stuff, I do these games. And I like block games, like Tetris type of games. I also like word games. I love word games. I love word puzzles, but some of them are repetitive. So I always try to find something challenging. And you're gonna say to me, Madame la Prof, why don't you just play the New York Times puzzles? Like, I do that too, but I don't like playing on my phone. You know how my daughter used to play? She used to play League of Legends on her phone. I can't. I tried a couple of times. No. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I can't. So last night, as I'm trying to finish up on some work, like the phone rings and he's chatting with his buddy, and I asked him, who was it? And he said, oh, it's my buddy. There's a new City of Heroes server, free, and all you need to do is download the platform. And I'm like, what? Now you've got to understand, when we stopped playing EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot, that little time between World of Warcraft and Dark Age of Camelot, we played City of Heroes and City of Villains, my husband and I and our friends, and we had a blast. There's something so simple about the game that you know, it satisfies, it definitely satisfies my desire to play video games, but there's something about the game that is so nostalgic. Like, my daughter she thought it was cute that we were playing the same video game, something that hasn't happened in a couple of years. And she thought, like, why do the characters look so cringy and so horrible? Like, well, it's an old game. It dates back, I think, to 2003. It is a 23-year-old game, but the nostalgia. I loved it, like just, and I recreated the same character that I had, La Flamme, mutant-based hero, and La Flamme, fire-based. So, oh, the fun. So I have to be careful now because I found myself wanting to play and continue playing. I said, no, I have to stop. I have stuff that I need to get to take care of. But it was good. It was great. I don't think I'll be playing at the same frequency I was playing before. I don't think I'm going to rate. I don't think I'm going to do the kind of gaming that I used to do. But it felt great creating a character, logging in, and just like blasting. Oh, much fun. And I don't know if my husband and his buddies will want to play as a group. this is definitely for my husband and for his friends. But if I can get my character up a couple of levels, maybe I'll get to play with them again. Because that's something we used to do. We used to, play all together all at the same time. It was so much fun. And it's something that I definitely miss, but for a variety of reasons, life, we haven't been able to do that in a bit. As for French, as for school, it's that time of year where about 20 million things are happening all at the same time. So we had our school-based Comic-Con, which was a huge success. That was at the end of February 19th. And since then, last week we had an ice storm. We had a mini ice storm. We were off for 2 days. And I don't know if it exacerbated students' desire to disconnect, but I find them even more sluggish than right before Christmas or right before March break. Like, they were sluggish before March break. They're even worse now because we come back, we're at school for literally 2 days and then off for another 2 and back at school. That was strange. That was weird. So this week, come back on Monday. I mean, we had 1 day of school, like Friday we were at school. It was a joke. It's like, hey, have a nice weekend. It felt like it. And today and yesterday, well, I don't know. It felt like I was pulling teeth. I was pulling, digging into the jaw and just trying. It was so hard. The students are done, and yet so many things are happening. At least for me, which makes me want to be more efficient in my teaching and more specific in my teaching. Kids said, "Miss, can we just relax this period? We're exhausted. We just had a math quiz." It's like, you've got to understand. I'm going to be gone on the 25th of March, on the 27th of March. And then in April, I'm also going to be gone for 4 other days. I have to maximize the time I have with you. Oh yeah, and also considering that we've got a Europe trip happening, we've got a leadership teen summit happening, I need to be super mindful, specific, what's the word? It's escaping me now. Maybe the coffee will help. Intentional in how I approach things, because I don't know how else I'm going to survive. I say that jokingly because once the wheels come off, and there's no way I'm gonna put them back on. And I think the ice storm, one of the wheels came off, but it wasn't mine. I think it was the students' wheel. And so much energy is hanging by a thread right now. Is it the earliest that I've ever seen the students disconnect? No. I've mentioned it in a previous video. I've seen students disconnect in October, okay? This isn't the case. And for many students, they have that look of, I don't want to be here. I have to be here. Can we just get it done and get it over with? And I understand that. I understand that. I think I'm meant to work with grade 11 students because I get that I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not saying that I don't want to teach anymore. That's not it. I think it's precisely because of that feeling I want to continue teaching, to let them know that it's okay to have moments like that. We're all going to have moments like that, but we have to persevere. We have to allow ourselves the breaks in order to persevere. But we cannot give ourselves so many breaks that we don't want to do the work anymore. And that's where it becomes a challenge, because some folks say, nope, I'm done, and they don't want to come back. And I see it. It's sad. It happens. So that's pretty much it. I can talk at length about everything else that is happening in the world right now, but I'm not. I can talk about things that our government has done recently, but I won't. I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna keep this under 12 minutes. Have yourselves an awesome day, and maybe there'll be another video tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe there'll be another one. Have yourselves an awesome day.